Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. A close confidant of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Chief Bisi Akande, has said that the obedient movement that propelled Peter Obi almost to the presidency, but for the magic of the Independent National Electoral Commission, was responsible for the NSAS protest in 2020, and that protest was engineered by the Obidients to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from emerging president in 2023. In other words, by 2020, the Obidients are already aware that Tinubu is likely to emerge the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress in 2023, and therefore staged the NSAS protest to stop him, but they failed. That's what Chief Bisi Akande is alleging. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, this revelation by Akande, I will use it to explain to you what is happening in today's politics and Labour Party in particular. Let's go. A close ally, a very close ally of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Chief Bisi Akande, who was the former chairman of the All Progressive Congress and former governor of Osun State, has said that the 2020 NSAS protests across the country was designed to stop Tinubu in 2020 from becoming president in 2023. And he said that this was designed by the supporters of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. He claimed that the protest was designed in the United States and was well funded. Chief Akande spoke with popular broadcaster and journalist Edmond Obilo and explained that the Obidients designed the protest from America. However, you and I will recall that Nigerians trooped out on the streets and major cities across this country to protest police brutality, extrajudicial killing that was rampant by the now defunct Special Anti-Robbery Squad known as NSAS or SARS, known as SARS. It was because of this SARS that there was a protest to end SARS. But Bisi Akande, a very close ally of Tinubu, a confidant of Tinubu, is alleging that Obidients were behind the NSAS protest. The NSAS protest that led to the loss of hundreds of lives, allegedly, was now being termed to be the creation of the Obedient movement. Now, this Chief Akande was alleging that money was pumped into the protests from America, aimed at ending Tinubu, who was then the national leader of the ruling All Progressive Congress, from emerging as president of Nigeria. Now, when this story went viral, of course, you have to expect a reaction from the side of Peter Obi, who was the presidential candidate of the Obedient movement and a chief beneficiary of the youth discontent with bad governance in Nigeria. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, naturally will not be happy about such a revisionist story. And he has reacted, not directly, but through one of his aides. And Peter Obi has slammed the former Osun governor over the claim that the Obi and the Obedient movement, was behind the NSAS protest. And Peter Obi described it as an attempt to rewrite history. Peter Obi's media aide, Omar Ibrahim, described what Akande said as misleading and insensitive to the people who died during the protest. Similarly, the national coordinator of the Obedient movement worldwide, Dr. Yunus Atanko, described Akande's narrative as an insult to the memory of all the NSAS victims, particularly those who lost their lives. He noted that the NSAS was a decentralized youth movement demanding end to police brutality, extrajudicial killing, and systemic oppression in Nigeria. Now, what does this revelation by Akande show us? He showed us that that was the minds, that is the thinking of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself. These two are very close together. They are too close. They are political, both personal and political friends. They have seen it all in the opposition. Now they are in government. It therefore tells you that from day one, after INEC announced Tinubu as the winner of the election, with this mindset, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, who Akande was desperately trying to protect, to protect his interest, or so to say, had marked the Labour Party, which was the vehicle that the Obedient movement used to propel Peter Obi to the top of Nigerian politics for destruction. It means that from day one, Tinubu had marked out Labour Party for destruction. And if you look at what is happening in Labour Party today, from what Akande has told us now, you can now know why Labour Party is marked out for destruction. It is from that mentality that Labour Party, which the Obidients use, was targeted at stopping him in 2020. Now you can see how Labour Party is being attacked from inside and outside to ensure that that party becomes irrelevant ahead of 2027 and could be made to be in a position where he may not even be able to produce a presidential candidate with all the legal landmines that the Tinubu administration's plants and everywhere in the party had put in place. Because that is what this message, that's my interpretation. Because it is, you have to look beyond the headline. This channel looks beyond the headline to be able to give you analysis behind the headline. From what Akande has revealed to us, it now points to the reason why Peter Obi is being frontally attacked. If you notice in the media, the ferocious attack that Peter Obi had been facing since after the 2023 election cannot be compared to the attack that had been reserved for Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP, or for Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party in the 2023 election. You can see that these people believe that the Obidient movement of Peter Obi had been working against them. And since the Obidient movement found home in Labour Party must be destroyed as a way of destroying the Obidient movement. That is why the Labour Party is in the present state that it is. That's my interpretation. Now, what can we do about it? Is there anything we can do about it? It's left for those who are in charge of the Obidient movement and Peter Obi himself to know what to do about it. But from my own observation, the Obidient movement had also shown that they are not attached to the Labour Party. You know, recently they reconstituted their zonal leadership and order to show that this is a vehicle. This is a movement that can use any vehicle to put Peter Obi at the presidential villa. They almost did it in 2023 before the INEC magic. And they can also do it again in 2027. But at least this has given us an idea of the thinking of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because what Akande said is an indication of what Tinubu is thinking. These two guys are too close that to the extent that you cannot say that Akande just came from nowhere to bring up this issue. No, it was something that they believe was true, but that is not true. You and I know that the ASAS movement was spontaneous. It was in response to police brutality. You and I know that. However, the Obidient movement was a decentralized movement that emerged out of frustration of the Nigerian youth with the system. And they saw Peter Obi as a rallying point for the creation of a new Nigeria that will be different from what they had been witnessing over the decades. I don't know what to think about Akande's position. Whatever is your position on this, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it higher and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.